You know, the dialogue of Shahrukh which I'm referring to is actually मुझे states का नाम न सुनाई देता है न दिखाई देता है, मुझे सिर्फ मुल्क का नाम सुनाई देता है, India. And that's what PwC is for me. I started my career as a chartered accountant from the earlier Pricewaterhouse, and we used to have this really small office in Rajendra Place. We had to learn our act. We didn't have a Control F and Control C and Control V happening. Our financial statements were actually typed, so the typist was our favorite person. After my articleship, I had to quit from Pricewaterhouse because I got married and went into a tier 2 city where there was no Pricewaterhouse, otherwise I would have hung in there. But I started my own practice, and my learnings from Pricewaterhouse, I think, was what distinguished me in that town. It was homecoming in 2012. I came into this office, and ever since I've loved being here. I've been the learning and education leader. I've done some global stuff. I've worked on CSR, which really makes me happy. I worked in ethics, quality, etc. So there's so much the firm offers you, and that's what I love about it. And I'm missing it now. So you know how audit is. You're working on this extremely tight deadline, you're working till 2 a.m., you come back next day at 9 a.m. and you just have 2 days to go for a sign-off. And there's this team member who says, ma'am, I'm sorry, I won't be able to come tomorrow. So very sheepishly he's saying, I'm getting engaged tomorrow, ma'am. I think that was a real wake-up moment for me. I think that's where the human element came into my professional life, and that's the biggest lesson I learned, because we can't work without our people. It's as simple as that. The lesson I learned very early was that if I want to progress in work, first of all, I have to be strong at my work. I have to be strong with my relationships at work. So for example, I was just chatting to Bindya, she's another senior lady in the firm, and we both were saying this, like even if I'm in a very, very high pressure meeting and one of my children calls me, I will answer to that call. I may or may not answer to a client. I'll tell them I'll call you back in an hour or whatever, but if my children or my mother call me, that call never goes unanswered. It's for you to build that work-life balance. You can't just be cribbing, it can't be there. When I was a junior, one of my favorite bosses said this to me, you can't know everything, but as a professional, if you know more than what most people do, then you will be successful. A lot of courses that I've attended are beyond audit. However, it helps me to do a better audit, because it takes me back into understanding businesses and people. And that always helps a service professional deliver better. I've become a climate refugee. I've given up living in Delhi and I live in Goa now. Now the larger part of my day is domesticated, but I have enough work to keep my sanity and to keep me in the business, as they say. The first thing I would like to say is have patience. The second thing I would like to say is what you do in certain phases of your profession changes. So are you aware of that? Are you taking care of that? And the third most important thing, use technology to your advantage, but are you losing your human and personal touch? Is it impacting your intellect? That is the warning I want to give. Well, the one I associate most with is Chak De India. And the reason for that is people come here from all walks of life with all kinds of talents. We build a team, we get a great platform to work on, and we make a winning team. You know, the dialogue of Shah Rukh which I'm referring to is actually, मुझे स्टेट्स का नाम न सुनाई देता है न दिखाई देता है, मुझे सिर्फ मुल्क का नाम सुनाई देता है, इंडिया. And that's what PwC is for me.